Welcome back everyone. I went ahead and installed iOS 14, the official build, on my iPhone SE. Now this is the first generation, as you guys can tell, and what I can tell you is that so far iOS 14 has been a really decent ride on this specific phone. It's been very stable. I've had very little issues with it overall, and I think definitely if you want to install iOS 14 on an iPhone SE, I would probably say go for it, but definitely, do a backup, do everything you need to do, download Google Photos and back up all your stuff there before you actually go. But I want to quickly hit on, basically the ride it's been, how stable it's been, and also some of the cool features. Now, on a phone like the iPhone SE, this is the technically smallest phone that's supported, not the smallest device, the iPod Touch is there too. But this is the smallest iPhone that's supported, and you can see that even on a phone like this, iOS 14, it doesn't really look that bad. And what I mean by that is the widgets, which is probably one of the most important features within iOS 14, at least one of the main visual differences. And you can see that the widgets actually do look pretty good. Now, if I swipe to the side, you can see a ton more widgets here, and I can go and click edit down here or wherever, I don't even know where it's at. So my phone's being a little weird, but you have a ton of widgets here available too. But I want you to notice actually how it looks like overall. And you can see that the widgets don't take up that much space. I thought, on a smaller screen like the iPhone SE it would look bad. Not the case at all. It actually looks pretty good for the most part. You can see I have some other widgets here. I have this battery widget. I thought I had another widget too, but I guess not. But you can see the widgets do look really, really nice. They're seamless into iOS. And hopefully, as far as I know, Apple might be adding third-party developer support for these widgets too. And that's going to be really, really awesome. So that's the very first feature that came out. Also, we have the new app library. Most of you guys probably already know. And again, even on an iPhone SE, it looks very, very good as well. You can see all the other apps that are available here. And like I stated before, this is a really, really cool thing. And the fact that the smallest iPhone is supported still, technically the smallest iPhone is always going to be supported, but that the iPhone SE got these features that basically all the other iPhones got too is really, really cool. And it doesn't even slow it down. Like I thought it would slow it down to the device or whatever. Definitely not the case. It holds up extremely well. We also have a new caller user interface, so when somebody calls us, a little drop down will come back from the top. And I've actually had this done a couple of times, and it actually looks really, really cool. I'm not used to it yet, but it's a little drop down. You can go and accept or decline the call. You can even swipe it away, and that's a really, really awesome thing. I'm really happy they added that in. And we also have picture in picture, so if we're watching a YouTube video or something, we can actually have it, play it in the background, which is extremely cool. As you can see, I'm playing this video. Now, it doesn't work natively in YouTube yet, but if I go ahead and full screen it, and if I go ahead and click this, as you can see, it does go in the corner, and I can go ahead and do whatever I want to, so I can watch that video while I'm doing this one. As you can see, it's almost the exact same layout that I'm doing now, which is so funny. But picture in picture looks really cool. I am really happy that this phone got it, even though it's a smaller display, it still supports it, which is really cool. Siri also got a bit smaller, so if I go ahead and enable it, you'll see that it doesn't take up the whole entire display anymore. It takes up a little small portion. Now it's funny because this one actually looks a little bit bigger in terms of the display than the other version. So maybe they had to keep it the same design or same display size or something, but Siri does end up getting smaller, which is a really cool thing as well. Now, another big thing is with specific apps on iOS 14, if the app is using your microphone behind the scenes or a camera or notifications, whatever, it'll go ahead and notify you if that's the case, which that's another security feature, and that's something I really do like about this. So again, it's just an additional thing on top of it, which is really awesome. Now, on top of that, we also do get some new AirPod features as well. So if you have your AirPods connected to your iOS 14 device, you can now enjoy some of these new features like spatial audio, automatic device switching, low battery alerts, and optimized battery charging, which is another humongously awesome thing. And I'm so glad they added those 3 things or 4 things into iOS 14 as well. So ultimately, I'll definitely tell you, like I said before, if you want to update, go for it. There's definitely some cons though. One of the cons, obviously, it's a little bit less stable. It's not like the best, most stable version of iOS yet. It's definitely the best one, but it's not the most stable. iOS 13 is probably going to be more stable than this. But for a first release, it's actually been pretty decent. So I would say go for it if you want to install it. It may not be the best thing long term. You might have run into some issues or something, but just make sure you do a backup and you should be set for the most part. So that really pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my main channel. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.